Hey, have you ever drawn an ice cream cones where the ice cream looks flat and lifeless? It can be so frustrating when your drawings just don't have that three-dimensional quality. Well, we're going to fix that today. In this step-by-step lesson, I'm going to show you two really powerful tools, overlap and surface lines. They're going to create depth, action, and a lot of interest. I think you're going to like this one. My name is Kurt. I'm a dad who draws.
At the top, let's just kind of draw a sphere. Let's do a little overlap here. Draw another sphere. And then let's draw another sphere. At the very bottom, let's draw a sense of an equator line. This isn't quite an equator. We're shifting it down a little bit because this will end up being, I've lost room here. I can't really make my cone. One of the concepts in drawing that we use all the time is overlap. Overlap is this idea where we have an object and then we draw another object behind it and we draw another object behind that. So you get a sense of depth by overlapping objects, and we use this all the time. Sometimes you'll hear me refer to a Y, get your Y's and T's in place. Well, a Y and T would be something like this. Let me show you. If I just create this basic bean shape, you could see right over here how the top part of the bean is overlapping the bottom part. And this looks almost like a letter T. You see that? I could do the opposite. I could do the opposite like this. Now the bottom part of the bean is in front of the top part. So you could say that this looks like a Y. So this little teeny idea is just used over and over and over and over again in drawing. So the quicker you get this concept, this idea of overlap, you're going to use it to your advantage. Let's put that into place right now. So let's just say we'll call the top scoop A, B, and C, okay? So let's start with A, and let's make sure that A is on top of B. You see that? And then let's make sure that B is on top of C. If you need to use your eraser to take some of those extra lines away, by all means. So now we've got these three different layers set up. Let's go ahead and just add a little more detail and use our picture for reference. So over on A, let's just create this shape here. So it just looks a little bit more like an ice cream cone. And now, for the first time, I'm actually switching over and drawing from my wrist because I'm getting a lot more detail here. So we're using overlap. Another drawing technique that we're going to use is surface lines. Surface lines describe the surface of a form. How would I use that? So I might add some curve lines there. You see they have a slight curve to them. And I might use some down here to describe that the form is circling in on itself. And I could even use them in here just a little bit. All right, let's get down to this next ice cream cone here. And I'm going to maybe circle that around a little bit. It doesn't look exactly like the picture, but that's okay. We just try and use pictures to inspire us. We don't have to copy them exactly all the time. Let's add some surface lines to that ice cream cone. Maybe same thing down here. We'll add some surface lines to this guy as well. All right, let's move on to C now, because he's the guy at the bottom of the stack here. All right, I'm going to add some surface lines here. Maybe over there as well. add a little ice cream falling down at the side there. When I make my marks, one thing I do is, and I do this traditionally, also digitally, is I'll push down, I'll pull up, push down, I'll pull up, push down, I pull up. This actually creates a nice line where you have you're pushing in and you're pulling up, and so you get the edges of your line a nice taper to it. And as you look at a drawing overall, you'll see all your lines have a nice tail or a nice taper to them, and it makes your drawings have a sense of very lifeness to them. All right, last thing, let's just kind of quickly add some lines to our cone down here, and I'm just kind of doing it a slight circle. They don't have to be perfect. Just giving a bit of a suggestion of what we're doing. And there you go. There's a nice 3-scoop ice cream that you just drew.
If you enjoyed this lesson and want to keep improving your drawing skills, I'd love for you to join our Facebook group. It's a great place to share your work, ask questions, and connect with others who are learning just like you. Plus, I'm in there all the time giving feedback and sharing tips. Click the link right here and be part of a great community. My name's Kurt, and I'm a dad who draws. Thanks for watching.